Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. Yet again, we're talking about tax on here, and there's again a ton of weird speculation and hyperbole sort of floating around the ether of expatdom out here as well as on the internet. This whole notion that bank wires in and of themselves constitute the need that you have to file a tax return in Thailand or get a tax ID. Again, as I've discussed in other videos, it may or may not, but the bank wire itself, per se, in and of itself, is not a taxable event. You might be wiring your own money to yourself, okay? The name of the game when doing tax analysis is, at the end of the day, it's taxable events. Now, another aspect of this is, which I get into in other videos, is there's a ton of interpretive dance, and then on top of it, a ton of what I can only describe as counterintelligence propaganda or COINTELPRO, or just propaganda specifically being espoused by a bunch of illegal, interloping, what I can only describe as tax stamp pimps who are coming illegally, again, agents of the IRS, illegally operating here in Thailand, notwithstanding the provisions of the restricted occupations here, and making all sorts of analysis and conclusions that, oh, you need to file for taxes, or you need a tax ID, or you need this, that, and the other thing, without even looking or analyzing specific circumstances, basically specific facts and underlying cases. Because why do you need to analyze that? To figure out if a taxable event happened in the first place. That's why you need to analyze that. That's why you need to talk to somebody first, rather than listen to somebody who just tells you you got to go do this stuff, and who, by the way, has a financial incentive to do so, because whether you owe tax or not, you're going to end up paying him. You know, that's the fundamental problem with all of this, and that's why taxable events are so important in the analysis. So that's the thing to take away from this video. It's not, oh, you did a bank wire, therefore you have to go do this. Oh, you used a credit card, therefore now you got to file a tax. No, you need to determine whether a taxable event occurred, and therefore you need a tax ID, and therefore you may need to file tax returns. Because if it didn't, then all of this analysis is worthless, because you don't need to necessarily do anything.